Thank you. I'm honored to be speaking tonight to such an outstanding group of community members and their friends and family. I'm a little shocked that I was invited to attend tonight because if you looked at my school class or my school grades, I was never invited. Congratulations to each of you. You should be very proud of yourselves, and parents, family members, be proud of your child. I wish that's as long as I had to stand up here for, but it's not. So I'm going to tell you all a story. And it's a story I've never told before, so forgive me for reading off my notes. It starts with a young girl in elementary school who noticed kids on her playground during recess were always segregated from her and her other friends during class. She quickly realized these kids would be targets for being picked on and treated poorly. She was the one who ended up having to sit on the wall in timeout from being caught throwing rocks at the bullies who first threw those rocks at the special needs kids. In high school, she continued to stand up for those same kids, stepping in front of those ruthless bullies, making sure they knew she did not approve of their behavior. This young lady mostly liked school for the social and athletic opportunities. Her senior year, she was ranked in first place in shot put coming into the end of the season, which also meant the end of the school year. During her favorite class of high school, clay pottery, her teacher answered the classroom phone and quickly called her over and passed the phone to her. This non-studious athlete received the word that she was no longer eligible to compete on the track team, even though she was ranked so high. She was crushed and thought life was over. She not only disappointed herself, her teammates, her family, but also her school and community. How could someone excel so well in one aspect in life but be failing in another? She barely picked herself back up and got her grades up just enough to graduate high school. After a year of community college, she was given a second chance to do what she loved the most, play sports. She went off to college to play volleyball and track. She excelled on the court and field, but once again, failing in the classroom. An injury kept her from competing her senior year in the shot put while being a favorite to win the national track meet. Soon after that news, she received word that if she didn't get her rear in gear, she wouldn't be graduating on time. Somehow she got what she needed done and graduated with her class. She was then able to put Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration on her resume and went out into the workforce. At age 27, after 3 horribly dark years of being laid off 4 jobs, having to move back in with her parents, losing her car, she decided to finally go with her gut and what she believed her purpose was. She went back to her high school senior project that was one of the best days of her life to date. This was the same idea she fought during 4 years of college because she didn't know how she would make it happen. She produced another exceptional rodeo, soon to be known as Rascal Rodeo. Yes, with absolutely nothing to her name but student loans, she caved at the idea to start a nonprofit organization. If you haven't figured it out yet, this story is about one speaking to you now. It's not about her, it's about living a life that once seemed dark and purposeless, but with grit, hard work, and a lot of hard-headedness, a lot was accomplished. That nonprofit that many told her was not realistic and could not be done is what changed my life, gave me purpose and purpose for many others. I'm sharing with you this story in hopes that you will see that in life you'll have battles that you hit home runs with, and some that might even strike you out or knock you down. But all you need is a tiny bit of faith and belief to continue and keep going. I encourage you to go with your gut, to hear what others have to say, but don't always listen, to accept others the way they are, to love them the way you like to be loved and accepted. Believe in others and believe in yourself. And am I saying it's okay that I almost failed out of high school and again in college? No. I'm saying even when you fail at something, you can still pick yourself up and continue on. If you have breath in your lungs, you still have purpose in your life. Use that breath to live and make a difference. Know that if someone else excels in something that you fail in, you are no more or less of a person than they are. Your calling is just different, but still able to make a positive difference. No, it will not all be glamorous and smooth sailing. You will get knocked down, but the only thing that will keep you down is yourself. Believe that you can break free from those heavy chains. In fact, I have 3 broken nails, the small consequence from having to change a tire on the Roscoe Rodeo trailer on the way to our last rodeo in the pouring down rain. Did I want to do that? No. Would I rather have been in my warm bed at 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning? Yep. But that little bit of blood, sweat, and hard work set myself and 100 others up to have the time of our lives. Seeing people lifted out of their wheelchairs onto the back of horses to become the stars of that show. For that community to discover those people who are often called disabled have more abilities and disabilities when given the opportunity. I'll break as many nails as I need to make that happen. My final words to you. Live your lives full of love, be joyful, spread peace, have patience, be kind and good, have faith, be gentle, and always work on your self-control. Don't let anyone look down on you because of your age, young or old, but set an example in the way you speak, conduct yourself, how you love, in your faith, and living a pure, healthy life. And go after your dreams. You will never know what you can accomplish unless you try. Do something every day that scares you. Ask yourself, how would this make me feel if said to me before you say it to others? What will your obituary say? That dash between your birth date and death date, what will that represent? And now we're going to play a video based on Roscoe Rodeo. So I hope you enjoy it and thank you for listening. Congratulations.